Hello and welcome to my haul video for July, August, and September. I apologize for being out of the game for so long. We had a lot going on that had to do with kitties and illness and all that fun stuff. So kitties are good. Gonna do a huge video on that soon, the whole cat situation. And my health is doing much better, thank goodness. Still not 100%, but definitely way closer than I was even a few days ago. So we're gonna get into the haul. Again, this is for 3 months, so bear with me. It's a lot of stuff. I'll go as quick as I can without being ridiculous. And also, I'm in a different room, which a lot to do with a lot of things with the kitties, with that too. I'm in the living room now. I gave up part of my art room for bringing the cats up and introducing them to our kitty that's currently up here. And I'm going to have a whole art apartment. Yes, a whole apartment that is my art room. It is not a huge apartment, but it is more than just a room, so that's awesome. So, alright, here we go. These are my non-coloring books that I plan to color in. So this is the Complete Adventures of the Borrowers. I am about 3/4 of the way done reading it, and those are some pages that I thought would be cool to color. So there's just some pen drawings in there. Borrowers, little people that steal your stuff, put them in the walls and floor joists and stuff like that. And yeah, pretty cool. So that is The Complete Adventures of the Borrowers by Mary Norton. We then have Eddie's Green Thumb by Carolyn Haywood. Pretty old book. I do like that in this book, one of the papers got a little bit of tooth. When there's a picture on the page, there's nothing on the other side. So I could go with all kinds of fun mediums in this, and I will probably be trying all kinds of fun mediums in this. So there's Eddie's Green Thumb by Carolyn Haywood. Next I have The Space Hut by Esther Weir, illustrated by Leo Summers. And this has some cross-hatched ink drawings that I thoroughly enjoy. So that is The Space Hut by Esther Weir, illustrated by Leo Summers. Next I have the children's classics. This one is King Arthur. These almost look like block cuts. They're also ink drawings. That one looks like it's going to be fun. Just a bunch of stuff like that. I think these are blank on the back too. Yep, there. So again, pages that I can use more mediums on than, say, The Space Hut. So, the children's classics, King Arthur and his knights. Based on Sir Thomas Malory's Morte d'Arthur. A Hardy Boys book, The House on the Cliff, Franklin W. Dixon. All that fun stuff that I could color. Got a couple pages marked. So there's that. Thought that might be a fun Halloween picture since, you know, they're in a horrifying situation. Apparently, those are his hostages. So that is the Hardy Boys, The House on the Cliff, Franklin W. Dixon. Then I got Brighty of the Grand Canyon by Margaret Henry. I do have one marked there. Almost looks like a charcoal drawing. Again, simple ink pictures. They'll be fun. Then I have this book. Half of it is Grimm Fairy Tales. The other half is Andersen Fairy Tales. So, companion library. And there is pictures in here. Let's see if we can find one. There we go. Do you see the big tree? Looks a little creepy. That'd be a good one to do for Halloween, possibly. That is from the story The Tinderbox. So Andersen's Fairy Tales and Grimm's Fairy Tales, illustrated by Adele Weber. Illustrated by Leonard Vosberg. Let me get these out of the way. Next, we'll get into supplies. I went across the street to my favorite thrift store, and I got 3 rolls of this heavy-duty wall liner. I have opened one up and checked to see if I could paint and color and draw and whatever on this paper, and you can. It is quite amazing. It's like almost like thick felt, but it's paper. You can see there how thick it is. It's got a good tooth. It's not glued, but it does. One side definitely has very much a different texture slash finish on it than the other side. So that'll be fun to play with. I said 3 rolls of that for $5. Next, I got this pencil case. I've had the pencils that are in it for quite some time. They're my Color pencils. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compartments. They all zip separately. And there is the Color pencils. I did do my swatching charts, and for it to fit in here, I had to cut them down a little bit, but whatever, that works. That is the pencil that came with the set, and it is fantastic for these pencils. And I've been using them more since they have been in this case. They're just easier to get to and takes up a little bit less space than the tin. Definitely easier to get at. These are my King Art Mixed Media Gel Sticks. So gel crayons, 48 count. And there's 4 of these plastic cases. Lid comes off and it's a gel crayon. To get it to come up more, you twist. This one is dark pink. The cases have a little bit of glitter in them. So these are all the colors. And I do believe they are water soluble. Back of the box. Water soluble wax. So 48 count King Art Artist Mixed Media Gel Sticks. I'm going to apologize again for the shaky table. It's shaky because it's on carpet now. It was on a hard surface. It will be on a hard surface again. Next, I got these rub-off foil film. They're originally for nail art, but I use them for coloring. You'll see in my finished pages video, which is next, some stuff that I use that on. I also was looking for more gold paint pens. And I got a Posca ultrafine 0.7 millimeter. I got gold marker, extra fine point, Pilot. And then I got the 3-pack of Sakura Pen Touch. I got copper, silver, and gold. I'm currently using the copper on a page right now, so I'm going to put that back where that was. And I also got, because some of my books were falling apart, this Art paper punch, sorry, to do disc binding. So it works fantastically. I think I have one book in my completed pages that I disc bound. Some of them, like I said, were just falling apart, and I had seen some disc bound stuff online and I thought it was cool, so got the punch. It works beautifully. It says you can do 8 sheets, and you absolutely can quite easily. It's by Staples, apparently. And then I got this set of the discs. So I have done 7 books, because there is, you know, enough out for the same amount for each one. They look like little buttons. I think I have a video of me demonstrating that, but I haven't gotten it up yet. So there's the discs and the punch for disc binding. And now we will get into the books. This is all mixed together. It is from Amazon, it is from Book Outlet, it is from random other places that are direct websites, and some of them are PDFs from people that send me books to review and color in, and then some are purchases that are PDFs, and an AliExpress order. So 3 months worth of craziness again, and we'll try to get through somewhat quick, and hopefully I will be able to remember where everything came from. So I got Reptiloids, where's the dude's name? Amazon printed paper. Why can't I find his name? And I follow him on Instagram. There, Vasil Seiko. There it is. And Reptiloids too. I did do a page in there for, I don't remember if it was August or September. I'm going to say August. A lot of them in the second book are landscape oriented, which is awesome. Just a fun book. And I have a different setup again, so I apologize for any shadows or wobbling. We'll work it out. I really wanted to get these videos done. So these two Reptiloids I got on Amazon. These two were part of my Book Outlet order. So the Mindfulness Creativity Coloring Book by Emma Farrows. There's lettering exercises, there's doodling exercises, there's coloring pages, quotes, double pages, some lettering, so coloring and activities and all kinds of fun stuff. Same thing with this one, Moments of Mindfulness by Emma Ferrans. You just trace that. So activities and coloring. Moments of Mindfulness, Emma Ferrans. And these are all pretty small books, so it's a normal size book. That's how big that is. So pocket size, I guess. And Reptiloids, if you've not seen that, they're kind of small too, but I like them. So this one, Floral Mandalas, Alexandria Franzese. I do have a finished page in here. It's Floral Mandalas. There are 2 copies of each mandala, but one is just like this, and the other one is shadowed. Got just a little bit of shading in there, a little bit of grayscale. Pardon my adjustment there. So I've got one in there for my finished pages. That is Floral Mandalas by Alexandria Franzese. My goodness, we'll get there. We'll get there. This is Magnificent and Intricate Mandalas by Lori Craig. Did one in there. It's Amazon printed paper. Someone that I have found since I've been on Instagram, and she sends me books and I color in them and show them off, and a lot of them I have PDF versions of, which you'll be seeing here in a moment. That is Magnificent and Intricate Mandalas Coloring Book by Lori Craig. So here are those PDF ones that I was talking about. You get to see a sneak peek of a finished mandala. This is out of Oh My God Challenge Level Volume 3 by Lori Craig. Didn't print the whole book out, but here's the oh my godness of some of them. And we'll go through this more in detail on my finished pages, so I'm just not giving everything away. This is also Lori Craig, Challenging Mandalas for Fun and Relaxation. So these ones are not quite as crazy as the Oh My God challenges. And when I print these, I print them on cardstock. So Lori Craig, Challenging Mandalas for Fun and Relaxation. Then she also does photography, so she has some grayscale books. And this is Baby Cobra Chickens, aka Canadian Geese, grayscale photo coloring book. I did do one in here. And I forgot to change my setting on my printer back from landscape to portraits, so we have some landscape oriented pictures on portrait style paper, but it works. They're still colorable. I think I'm finally starting to figure out how to color grayscale, and it's quite quick and easy. It does all the shading for you, so yeah. So there is Baby Cobra Chickens, aka Canadian Geese. I did do a picture in there also. This is the latest one that I've gotten from her. I have not colored in it yet. Will be soon. This is Challenge Your Mind with Mandalas. And More fun mandalas. So, Challenge Your Mind with Mandalas by Lori Craig. Next, I have, this was a Happy Mail from Ever at the Humanity. They sent this to me, and I colored a page in it. It is a fun book. They went through it on their channel and did a color along video also, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's not something that you can just go and purchase anywhere. You could only get it in a store that was wherever it is that Ever lives, which I'm sure I knew at some point, and it's not coming to me right now. So it's a bunch of animals, and I did color a picture in here for this month. That is Oakland's Kitty Corner coloring book. Next, I have Watership Down. Next, I have Watership Down, the coloring book, the series from Netflix. I have colored a page in here, and I am starting another. Wonderful art, good quotes. I'm super stoked about the page that I have finished in here, and you'll see that in my next video. And I'm doing another page in here soon, and honestly, I'm doing it to see if I can not so much replicate, but at least go through the same steps as I did with my other picture and see if I can still do it, because I want to make sure it's not just a fluke of some crazy awesome page that I did. And then if I am able to recreate it, you know, somewhat efficiently, then I will do that for this entire book. This is fantastic art, and I love it. So that is Watership Down. Well, that was part of my book outlet order. Next, I have Creative Coloring Through the Seasons by Valentina Harper. Fun pictures, fun quotes. Fun art. This will be a lot of fun to do. Paper is definitely better than Amazon paper. It is not cardstock, but it is nice. There's also, you know, tips and tricks about the author, some examples of how the artist originally did some of the pictures, and there's also some in the back, and the other books that this author has. So that is Creative Coloring Through the Seasons. That was for my book outlet order. This is from my book outlet order also. This is Majestic Dragons, Zen Doodle Coloring. Illustrations by Antonia Cardella. One-sided. All kinds of different dragons. This is one of my favorites. I have one marked in here to apparently do. Okay, that looks fun. I think I wanted to use some of my foil stuff on some of the scales. So that is Zen Doodle Coloring, Majestic Dragons. Illustrations by Antonia Cardella. This book, The Nutcracker Coloring Book, based on the original story by E.T.A. Hoffman, was also part of the book outlet order. I don't know if I said that or not. So, the Nutcracker story with illustrations and quotes and fun stuff. This will be fun to color. I think I had that marked for the prompt time, which I did not have enough time to get to. There's some wallpaper pages, there's some not so wallpaper pages, and there's some quote pages. That's the back. So that is The Nutcracker, a coloring book based on the original story by E.T.A. Hoffman. Next I had pre-ordered The Mice Before Christmas. Wendy Edelson, Ann L. Watson. This is Skyhook Press. It is the hardcover version. So it is a storybook that you can color in. So there is a story that goes with the whole thing. It's like the Night Before Christmas, but about mice, kinda. I like it a lot. It'll be fun to color. Paper's kind of smooth and almost a little shiny. But we'll figure it out. Looks like fun. Then there's some of the other books that they offer. I'm thinking about getting The Baker's Dozen. There's the back. So you have a few examples of what some of the characters look like. So that is The Mice Before Christmas, Wendy Edelson, and Ann L. Watson. Got that on Amazon. Next, I have Collaborate with Zio by Zio Ziegler. The Artist Sketchpad, co-authored and colored by me. So inside there is some of the original art, pardon the glare. And then you get in here and there's some information, some more pictures of what the artist did with color. And then you get into this part. It is two-sided. It is nice paper. So that will limit your mediums a little bit. But it's all very interesting pictures. I think there's a couple fold-outs also. Yeah, there is a couple fold-outs. And this book is a little bit bigger than a normal book. So, yeah, a little bit. So that is Collaborate with Zio Ziegler. This is also from the book outlet order. Cosmic and Eternal Love, an Everlasting Love Story and Coloring Book, written and illustrated by Amrita Sen. There's a CD in there. This has a lot of background pattern. The sun. There's some text in here. Very detailed. I do like it though. I have one marked. What's marked? Ah, yes. Of course it's a 2-page spread. But that looks fun to me. Quite fun. There's the back. So that is Cosmic and Eternal Love, an Everlasting Love Story and Coloring Book, written and illustrated by Amrita Sen. Next is also from the book outlet order. A coloring journey through math's great mysteries, visions of the universe. Alex Bellos and Edmund Harris. So, visions of the universe. And some info that goes with what the pattern is. Or what the pattern is called. And then there's also in the back, as there always is, what they call creating. So there's activities and puzzles and other things in the back. So that is Visions of the Universe, Alex Bellos and Edmund Harris. This book is from the Book Outlet Order, another math and beauty coloring book, Patterns of the Universe by Alex Bellos and Edmund Harris. More fun mathematical art things. And as always, the creating in the back. So, dice walk. The digits 1 to 6 represent the 6 directions of the key. The key, roll the dice, go in the direction that it says to go. Patterns of the Universe, Alex Bellos and Edmund Harris. This is The Day of the Cat, a coloring book with hidden pictures by Hong Hei Jin. This was part of the Book Outlet Order. It's a bunch of kitties with all kinds of other things hidden in the pictures. Hidden picture is a sloth. So it's a kitty, but it's a sloth. One ostrich, or 2 ostriches, and 1 elephant. So, elephant. Ostriches are up here. One fish and 2 birds. A bunch of clovers. 1 azalea and 1 bird. This looks fun. Looks fun. Just a bunch of kitties. What they do throughout the day. There's an owl in that one. So that is Day of the Cat, a coloring book with hidden pictures by Hong Hei Jin. This one is from Book Outlet, Swallow Migratory Roots by Sarah Muzio. This book is amazing. I like it a lot. And it is going to be something that I think once I figure out how to color it, it's going to be awesome. But until I do, it is going to be a little confusing. So like this is Canada, so it's got the maple leaf, and then there's swallows going through there, and this is Alaska. Looks like polar bears maybe, hidden in those leaves. There's some more of Canada. So there's, you know, the birds. The book is about the birds and their migratory routes, and then there's, you know, bald eagle hidden in the flowers here, and you know, whatever kind of beast that is hidden in the leaves. So whatever like the country or continent is known for is kind of what is hidden in there. Like this is giraffes. There's gorillas for sub-Saharan Africa. There's some chameleons. Bunnies. The Balkan Peninsula. That looks like maybe a yak. There looks like a camel head. And there's a chameleon there. Camels. So it'll be fun, I think. Like I said, once I can kind of figure out what I'm doing. I think Doodle Robot would like this for altering pages, maybe. I'm sure I will do that at some point in here, unless I figure out a really, really awesome way of coloring them and just kind of running with it. Next one is, I ordered off at Amazon. Dimensions by Francois Gautier, a 3D inspired coloring book. So it's very grayscale. It looks dimensional, hence the title. A little bit smaller than a normal book. Not pocket size though. So you've got your dimensional drawings here to color. I've seen a couple of these done. They look amazing. I'm hoping I can do them justice. So this is Dimensions by Francois Gautier. This was also purchased on Amazon. Dark Art Gothica, also by Francois Gautier, a horror coloring book. Awesome art. Did do flip through of his other book, Dark Art. And I just really like it. And since it is now October, and not that I need it to be a Halloween season to color something like this. But awesome artwork. I love it. That is Dark Art Gothica, a horror coloring book by Francois Gautier. Next is Little Party Animals. This is a small book. I would consider this a pocket-sized book. Very small. A naughty collection of drinking, smoking, and dancing party animals. So there's a bunch of animals doing human-like stuff. Partying, smoking, drinking. Oh my. Doing naughty things. Dirty Dog. So that is Little Party Animals. Naughty collection of drinking, smoking, and dancing party animals. That's by Glenn Dent. This is also by Glenn Dent. Tinyverse, a fantasy architecture construction coloring book for adults. Awesome art. You got the characters, and then it gives you all the different parts of this that you can color and actually cut out and put together and make a cool Tinyverse. It's one-sided. Pretty detailed and fun. I am looking forward to getting into coloring this. Little patches of grass and flowers. Awesome. Wonderful idea, Glenn. So you got a bunch of different stairways and passageways and small tunnels and tunnels with doors. So that is Tinyverse, a fantasy architecture construction coloring book for adults by Glenn Dent Books. This too is off of Amazon and a Glenn Dent book. This is Handdrawn Mandalas. Bunch of different mandalas. Some of them are pretty classic, I would say. Some are a little different than classic. Some are more detailed, and some are just fanciful. So, good fun book. That is Handdrawn Mandala coloring book by Glenn Dent. So the next three are my first Coloring Heaven books. I got the Starry Night Special. One-sided, decent paper. And the Starry Night is available in other books. The illustrations are by Weishan Ong, which I am now following, and I will be getting some more of this artist's books. They're amazing. Next, I got Fairytopia Special, which is Mystic Art Mirrors art. Every time I try to get something off of their Etsy shop, it's sold out. So because I want a physical book. I wanted a physical book for this. So Coloring Heaven, Fairytopia by Mystic Art Mirrors. Next Coloring Heaven book is The Ink House by Rory Dabner. Hey, I have the octopus / ship in the sink marked. Fun pictures. Can't wait to get into this one. Yeah. So that is The Ink House Storybook Special by Rory Dabner. Coloring Heaven. Next I have the Lunar Chronicles. This is from my book outlet order. I have done a picture in here. I also have a buddy color in here for the month of October, I think. I'm not sure we fully finalized it, but I will be coloring it just in case. So that is the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Mayer. Hey, got to see a sneak peek of my finished page there. I did tear this page out. That is my blotter page. Illustrated by Catherine Gee. That's what I was looking for. So you got, the first part of the book is all the characters. And then you get into the scenes. I have not read these books, but this is the next box set that I'm going to get to read when I get around to being able to do that. Those are the books. So that is the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Mayer. Illustrated by Catherine Gee or G. Next, I have A Court of Thorns and Roses. I got this on Amazon, and I have recently finished reading this whole series. Amazing series. Oh my goodness. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. It is not for young people. I will say that. I've done a page in here. Or actually, no, I haven't. I have a page marked for my buddy color. It's all scenes from the book, which once I look at them, I know what they're about because I've actually read the books. And again, they are fantastic. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different illustrators. We've got Charlie Bowater, Adrian Dadich, Yvonne Gilbert, John Howe, and Craig Phillips. And again, the author of the actual books that you read is Sarah J. Maas. Next, I have sorry, those didn't belong there. Whatever is Lovely. I have 3 other books in this series. One is in the haul. 2 other ones are in my finished pages that I got in my previous haul. This is Waterbrook Press. Illustrated by there's more than one illustrator again, and I know it's in here somewhere. Wow. Holly Camp, Andre Casley, Julia Verse, Ashley Gardner, and Margaret Hovsepian. My goodness. Catherine Howe, Bridget Hurley, Lisa Shirk, Carrie Stevens, Jenny Stewart, Linda A. Tetmeyer, and Jennifer Tucker. So quotes with pictures, one-sided. This is more cardstocky paper. Some of it is religious quotes and scripture and stuff, which I'm not a religious person, but I can still appreciate decent art. So there's that. Whatever is lovely. This is Everything Beautiful. Same concept. A lot of the same illustrators. Different pictures, different quotes. Good paper, square book, Everything Beautiful. Next, I have Zen Dragons. High Resolution Adult Coloring Book. Highline Studio. I found these people on Instagram. So, lots of dragons. Some are kind of the same image, but see, this one has a lot of Zen doodly things on it, and this one doesn't have quite as many. There's that one. That one with the Zen doodly things different. Got a little bit of grayscale in some of them. This is one-sided. It is Amazon printed. Zen Dragons by Highline Studio. Then I got my easy Boho coloring books, thanks to the Doodle Robot. They did flip through on their channel of these books, and I love the simplicity. I love the fact that they are one-sided and they are framed. Awesome for experimenting with all kinds of fun stuff. And we are doing a buddy color, but we are doing it to where you can pick any page in either of these books and neither of us know which one the other one is doing. So that'll add a little bit of fun to it. So that is Easy Boho Coloring Book for Any Age. Abstract Boho Coloring Book, both by Ali PLT. Also by Ali PLT. I am actually working on a page in here in Futuristic Patterns. I did a full flip of this book. It is on my page, so on my channel. So this is Amazon printed paper. Just a bunch of futuristic patterns. Another book that'll be fun to experiment with mediums in, or try altered pages, or there's one in here that I think looks like Samurai Gingerbread Men. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, it's towards the end. There it is. I think that looks like Samurai Gingerbread Men, so I'm thinking for Christmas I'm gonna have to make that into Samurai Gingerbread Men. Yeah, so Futuristic Patterns by Ali PLT. Got that off of Amazon. Next, another Amazon purchase. Gabby Wolfe Houses Coloring Book 2. Not done anything in here yet. This is also Amazon printed paper. One-sided, black on the other side. This looks like a lot of fun. Just looks like a lot of fun. I will certainly be getting to the page in here soon. I've seen some of these done on Instagram and they're amazing. Just amazing. So that is Gabby Wolfe Houses Coloring Book 2. Next, I got the newest George Tufexis color by number coloring book from Creative Haven, Wonders of Nature. Spoiler alert. Wow, lots of glare. I apologize. So those are your keys. And there's your palette. And there's your pictures. I do enjoy that they make it gray instead of super dark. So depending on your medium, you can just cover up the lines entirely, and it looks like you've done an original work of art, which I guess is kind of. So that is Wonders of Nature, color by number by George Tufexis, Creative Haven. Next, I want to say I saw this in somebody's book collection video. Off the Bookshelf, illustrated by Samara Kasha. Sorry if I butchered that. I want to say I got this used. I don't remember. I know I got it off of Amazon. Just lots of fun pages in here. Might need to do that owl soon. Lots of things from different cities. This page looks fun to me. Architectural details, tools. This one is kind of funny, hammerhead sharks. There's some more books by the same author. So this is Off the Bookshelf, illustrated by Samara Kasha. Next, I have Grimm Fairy Tales. I have a full flip of that on my channel also. Again, not for children. This is Grimm Fairy Tales by Squishy Boo. I have done a page in here. Amazon printed paper. I'm not entirely sure why it's printed on the left side. I do like that it is in a border. It is fantastic artwork. They have blacked out the back side. There's some pretty risque pictures in here. But again, still looks like it would be some fun art to do. And I did do the last page in this book. Also considered by many the tamest page in this book. And that will be in my completed pages. Next, also by Squishy Boo, Beauties and Renaissance. I have a grayscale-ish book. Again, the pictures are on the left side, and the back of the page is blacked out. Some are pretty darn simple, and some are a bit more detailed. This will be a good one to practice doing skin in people and all that stuff. It's got grayscale, so you don't really have to figure out where shadowing goes. That's part of my things that I need to learn on coloring people. I need to figure that out with a lot of things. So there's some more Squishy Boo books that are available. So that is Beauties and Renaissance by Squishy Boo. I got these on Amazon. They are a publishing place that I found on Instagram. So I've also done a page in Mandela Art by Squishy Boo. These ones are printed on the right side of the page. So, and each one is branded on the back, which is kind of cool. In a frame. And there is a finished one in there that you'll see in my next video. So that is Mandela Art by Squishy Boo. Next, I have all these coloring books. I'd seen these on Instagram and fell in love with them, and I am a avid watcher of their Instagram channel, page, whatever. They're from Mexico. Some things I'll be able to tell you what they mean, and some things I will not. I will do better while I'm actually showing off finished pages and stuff to do translations as I'm able. So this is Positivo. So positive quotes and fun art. Oh, and there's some that are Gabba and Gale, and then there's some that are Malakara and Gale. So some will have a slightly different look than the others. I think it looks very mid-century modern-ish style. I love it. If you followed me for any length of time, you know that I love mid-century modern. And they are one-sided. It is decent paper, not quite cardstock. So that is Colorianding Positivo. Next, I have Colorianding Cactus and Succulents. I have done a page in here. So it's a bunch of cacti and succulents. And a kitty. Might have to do that and make it look like Halloween-ish. I'm going to set that over in my plans pile after I show my finished page. So that is Colorianding, Gabba and Gale. This one is Colorianding Life, Malakara and Gale. I have finished a page in here. Again, just makes me think of very mid-century modern. I love it. I have finished a page, so that goes in my finished page pile. Next, I have Colorianding Feng Shui, Gabba and Gale. I have finished a page in here. There's a lucky cat, the rooster, some lanterns and coins, bamboo garden. So lots of fun pages. Colorianding Feng Shui by Gabba and Gale. Next, I have Colorianding Mexico Magico, Malakara and Gale. Lots of fun pictures. Colorianding Mexico Magico. Next one is Colorianding Mexico 2, Gabba and Gale. And they all have the same paper, which is it's decent paper. It's one-sided. And there's info about it on the back. And again, when I actually color a page, I will translate as best I can. It says Colorianding Mexico 2, Gabba and Gale. And I have Colorianding Day of the Dead, Malakara and Gale. Should probably leave this one out for Halloween. Colorianding Day of the Dead, Malakara and Gale. Next, I have my AliExpress order books. These are all from Asian countries. I couldn't tell you exactly which ones. This one is Find Color by that person. If you can see that, I hope you can see it. This book is a thick book. It has watercolor paper in it. It has good texture. It is a bit of a creamy color, but it is absolutely amazing. Amazing paper. I cannot wait to really get into doing this, and it is sewn bound. It also comes with a poster of all the original works, so if you wanted to copy them, you could. Pretty amazing. So yeah, I have one finished in here that will be in my next video. I think I started another one, but I had to abandon it to do a few hashtags. So awesome, amazing book. I am so looking forward to getting back into this. Oh, and a big fold-out banner. So, amazing book. I got it on AliExpress. I want to say I paid about $20-something for it, and that is how much it normally costs. And I would probably, had I known what it was all about, paid that much for it, because this is amazing. Amazing book. This is another Asian book. It is a little book. It's like a pocket-ish size book, but not quite. It's sewn bound, but it's so you can open it all the way, which is fantastic. There's examples of what the artist renditions look like for some of them. And then you get into characters, and then you have basically a one-sided page, unless you really wanted to do that and make sure that you could read and see all the information that is here. I'm not sure I'll be able to translate this, but who knows? Maybe I'll figure it out. So, fun, fantastical creatures. I mean, these are fun pictures too, so I may be careful with what I use so I can do this side also. And then I want to say, yep, there's some more books that they have. So I got this on AliExpress. I also got all of these books on AliExpress. They're more like booklets. I got them all together, I believe, or 4 and 4. It's Mystery Garden 1 and 2. I want to say I got them all together in a group. So Mystery Garden 1, this is very insanely cheap paper. It's on both sides. Some of these images very much look like something that I've seen in other things. So I'm not going to flip through all of them. I don't even know if I'll color them, because like I said, some of the images look like they might be stolen. I don't know, but they're there. Beware. AliExpress, beware. I also got The Magic of Lines on AliExpress. This is more of a how-to drawing book. There's a cover that comes off. But then there's also just pictures. But even the how-to ones, I think that you could color. It is amazing art. And maybe it will help me draw a few things also. But what I like the most are the characters in the back. I mean, it's not the greatest paper, but there's a lot of pictures in here, there's a lot of info in here, and all the way in the back there's a gallery of pictures, gallery of art, These will be fun to color. Very detailed, very amazing. So this is The Magic of Lines. The Road of Illustrator. There's the publisher, press, and that info. Got that off of AliExpress. I also got this from AliExpress. There we go. This is a big book. So this is a normal sized book, and that is how big that one is. So even bigger than your Disney mystery color books. I, again, cannot read any of that. I have no idea what any of that means. But there's some more info. And then you have the artist rendition. I'm trying to get that glare off there. It's not gonna work and still give me light. So there's the artist rendition, and then you have the blank one down here to do. You can copy, you can make it your own, you do what you wanna. And the next example is on the back of this page. So depending on what medium you use, I'm thinking that I'm going to start from the back. So if I do, use a medium that is going to go through, it's not going to mess up the picture of the next page. So I do have a reference if I feel so inclined to do it that way. I think they're cute. I think they'll be fun. A good chance to use some watercolors or some alcohol markers. There is that book, and that is the end of the haul video. I can't believe we got through it that quick. Next will be completed pages. That will be my next video, and that will be hopefully recorded today and up today also. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time.